Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to EIR. We are here for the Italian Grand Prix, where we have a sprint race, and as you can see, it's raining in qualifying, so that's gonna mess everybody up, and we will be there for it. So I'm just waiting for the session to actually start. We have 14 drivers tonight. We have a brand new driver as well, so we will get to them once the session starts, and that will be now. You can see 14 drivers and a new driver, Conan's Finger. It's a good friend of mine, and it's his first ever race tonight. So hopefully they be nice to everyone, each other. Looks like we're going to have a very wet qualifying session here. So, Apollo, good evening, everybody. Awesome Gamer, hello. Yep, I don't really know. Pulse rate into heart. Oh, hello, mate. How are you? So, no one's coming. Oh, yeah, we do. We have an Alfa Romeo, and it is Conan's Finger giving us the first. Good, how are you? I was okay until about 5 o'clock earlier. I went to watch my team play football, and we lost 4-0. And then my other team, who played earlier on in the day, also lost 3-1. So, I'm not having a great day, but it is time for EIR. Oh, we also do have... We're supposed to have 2 qualifying bands, but Reese isn't here tonight, so he will serve it at the next session that he does. So as I said, it's probably Conan's Finger first wet outing as well. So fingers crossed he's getting used to it. He does not want to crash out. So for people who don't know, for a sprint weekend, it's the top 10 drivers to score points. So from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then it's the top 12 in the main race. 25, 20, 18, 15, and all that kind of stuff. And then also we have the fastest lap and the clean race point, but they are not added on into the sprint race. So only the main points for the sprint race. As Conan Finger rounds the final corner. Oh no, lucky I'm a sit-down comedian. Oh, that's alright then. I'd rather be that than go to watch that. I mean, I paid £42 for 2 tickets. So me, my partner, and my son went. But my son, because he's under the age of 6, and that is very deep into that corner, he gets to go free, which is nice. But we didn't buy him a ticket today because he was supposed to have gone to his grandparents. I think we'll jump on board with the next driver that is on a lap, which will be Light Shock. He hasn't been here for the last few races, but he has indeed returned. Oh, sorry, I was constantly listening to Seth Rollins' theme song, and now I can't get it out of my head. As Light Shock heads through... they're not called Degners in this track, they're called Lesbos. No, not Lesbos. Oh, Jesus. I should say that. Want me to help commentate? Nah, it's alright, mate. EIR is pretty chill, to be honest. Not a lot really happens. They get a nice toe from Conan's Finger, though. You get a flag. You can sit back and enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe. Held for name calling. There's... you can have that. And Light Shot goes quickest. Conan's Finger, I think, is going again. Brakes earlier this time to not go straight on. Got a Ferrari now heading to the end of their lap. But I didn't mean to say, I forgot what they're called. The Lesmos, isn't it? Havoc goes quickest with a 128.6. Now we have the Williams of Gangster out. Nope, he has invalidated his lap time. It's Tops crossing the line. Got a McLaren of Optic starting a lap, who is now coming into the pits. Got Risky Andy starting a lap. Have we got anyone nearly finishing? Got Bradford. Are they called Lesmos? I think they're called Lesmos, aren't they? Watch me get cancelled now for saying that word. I didn't mean to. I'm gonna call the chicane a chicken. I actually have done that before. That wasn't technically my fault though, because I was looking at the word chicken. Someone was talking about what they were having for dinner, and chicken kind of stayed in my mind, and I kind of just said it. Oh, Bradley spun. Albany goes quickest with a 128.4. We'll jump on board with... who's going to be the next driver across the line? It will be Risky Andy. Conan's finger on a 131.2, so he has improved on his first lap. Obviously he was having a bit of trouble on his first lap. Or a hairpin, a hair clip, we've all done it. Oh, what was the worst thing that I said? Oh, I can't remember, but it was for SR, no, not SRL, SLR, and we was at Monaco, and I just literally just said the CUNT word by accident because I was thinking of something, and then because I was talking to someone and they said that word, I just said it out loud, not thinking, and then I kind of got fired. Conan's thumb. It's called Conan's finger because I think he has a part of his finger missing, if I remember correctly. It's Tops up into 4th place. Lovely lap. Conan's finger has invalidated. I think he might be coming in this lap though. BXTN though, even quicker. The 127.8. Sinful Chris is on a lap as well. Not having the greatest of seasons so far. Let Joe currently sat in 10th, starting a lap. Light Shock pops himself up into 2nd. No one able to get anywhere near BXTN so far with his 127.8. If Tops is P10 or below, I'm calling him It's Bottoms. Yes. Yeah, he told me the story of how he lost his finger, well, part of his finger, but I've completely forgotten how he did it. Sinful Chris goes 2nd, still not in the 127s as of yet. We've got a yellow flag, that is XFR Optic. Without a front wing, let Joe, current championship leader by a very long mile. I ate it, oh god. No, I think he got it caught in something, I think. It was one of those. I actually can't remember. It's been a while since I last actually spoke to him, because I used to go clubbing with him. I think he's the first person apart from Jack who used to race in SRL and SVOR. He's the only person that I've actually met like online. I didn't meet Connor online, I met him actually in real life, but here comes Let Joe, a 129.3. Let's jump on board with Optic currently taking out boards. We're still waiting to see RSF1 Hunt come out onto the track. Still got Brad doing his usual business of doing multiple laps on the same tyre. If BXCN can go quicker, let's see what he's doing so far. Slightly down in Sector 1. Let's see what his Sector 2 pace is going to be like. I think he's actually saving ERS by lots of things. My jaw. Oh, for God's sake. Do you reckon I could join for the race? What, the lobby or commentary? Because the EIR, I kind of do it by myself. Because that's how I kind of prefer to do things, personally. There's no, like, disrespect to anyone that wants to do comms, but when it comes to, like, my league, especially, because I've done it by myself for so long, that's how I just kind of like to do it. Like, if I'm in someone else's league and I would prefer to do it by myself, but if it obviously comes to it and I have to do it with someone else, it just kind of, so be it. Lobby but at the back. No, because I've locked the lobby down, so you wouldn't have been able to join anyway. Because apparently bots are now able to join lobbies even if it's like on invite only. So I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna lock it down so it's just the drivers and obviously myself. Because I didn't know if I had to put the number of drivers and then myself, but apparently it's just your numbers of how many drivers are actually racing. No wonder open lobbies are so short. Yeah, mate. I don't even do open lobbies anymore. I used to do a lot on like F1 21 and 2020, but I just stopped because it was just full of, well, what's the nice way of saying it? Leotards. But without the Leo bit. Who we got on the lap? I think we've got Albany on the lap, actually. Got Tops also on a lap, but he has just started. Joe is currently up on his time, so I reckon he'll be going again. I need to check my moderation stuff, because Joe has just gone quickest without even using ERS. Not quickest, but even quicker. Lovely. Let's get on board with Albany, who's rounding the final corner. Currently up by 6/10. This will put him into the 1:27s. Will it be pole? It will be so far. The absolute gap between them. The Light Shock also out on track as well. It's Tops going through the Ascari chicane. I know you said chicken then. Pulse Ray, you bad influence you are. Oh. Banned for life, even without even racing. Already been banned. Things you'll have to say. I'm joking. Talking of banning, actually, we have actually banned someone. I won't go into it, but Light Shot rounding the final corner. Can he get it to the 1:27s? He does! A 1:27.4. Got Hunt, the only driver to have finished in the points. Is that his teammate trying? No, that's someone trying to overtake him. I can't tell who it is. Is it Conan's finger? It is indeed. Who is also on the lap. Fast off on Hunt though, crossing the line. It's not going to be the quickest. Conan's finger. Slightly down. We've got Brad back out on track. It's Tops currently up by 6/10. I think Optic has just moved up to 5th to be around his teammate. Conan's finger, I think, has had a little bit of a spin at the first chicane. Here come It's Tops. Sorry. Tops rounding the final corner. Can he get anywhere near the top 4? Not too far off. He's only 9/10 away. Let's see what he can do. Goes up to P5. It's not too bad. Let's have a look at Brad, who's now about to cross the line. 5/10 up in the last sector, and he goes... stays 10th. Fair enough. Tell you what, Goes Finger not doing too bad, especially in his first qualifying session. Looks like Adam is about to gear up for yet another lap. Not too long left in this session. Thanks to Al starting another lap. Let's have a look at BXTN. He'll be looking for a win this week. It's Tops on an invalidation lap. Optic might be coming in, or he could be gearing up for another lap actually. That is Havoc coming back out onto track. Risky Andy on a lap himself. Or he's gearing up for another lap, I don't actually know. Could I join the league? I changed my Monday gym shifts into the morning. Yeah, if you message me, I'll message you after the races are finished, and I'll send you an invite. The only cars we have left are Haas. Actually, no, I think we have a Williams available. So it's either a Haas or a Williams. You can pick which one. As Risky Andy rounds the final corner. Let's see what his lap time. Brad goes up to 6th. Risky Andy across the line. Up to 4th place. Things we'd love to see. And it looks like Albany could potentially... Oh, no, he's now coming out. Is Joe. Joe is now out on track. Conan's thing. RSF1 Hunt up to 11th place. Going very slowly through there. Conan's finger. Sure if he's on a quicker lap time at the moment. Well, we do have It's Tops into the pits. I think there's someone else in the pits, but I can't tell. It looks like a Red Bull, but like Squire, isn't it? Because he's not allowed to. I'll take Haas. Actually, I'll do it in a wheel spin. I like both. Go on then. And Conan's finger stays 13th. RSF1 Hunt has tied in the pits, I think. And now we have all the quick guys currently out on track. I think Risky Andy might be trying to go again. Who is... I'll pretend I didn't see that. Optic, you naughty boy. And we've got Chris on a lap. We've got Andy starting a lap. BXTN starting a lap. Albany's about to start a lap. Lightshop's about to start a lap. We'll go on board ranks an hour. I think he's about to finish a lap, but he might be peeing it a bit. No, it's going to finish his lap. Definitely won't be able to go again. I think Havoc is the next car to cross the line, so let's see if he can improve on that P9 as he heads down to the Parabolica. I think they renamed that corner, didn't they, in recent years? That's a McLaren coming into the pits. That was Optic. Havoc to the line. He's going to be starting P9 unless Joe can do something. Now we have BXTN rounding the final corner. Can he get anywhere up to pole position? We need to gain about 4 attempts. Does he get it? No, he's a 10th off. Here comes Chris. He goes on pole. Let me wait for Risky Andy. I don't think he's... Light Shot goes even quicker. He's in P1. Albany is on a lap. Oh, and Andy's spun it. And Let Joe goes even quicker. And Andy is out of the session. Here comes Bradford. Can he gain any more time? He goes to 4th. What a lap. And Albany starts P5. And that is qualifying over and done with. And there we go. Yeah, I thought they renamed it. Alright, now I need to tell these idiots, everyone. We'll start at 2029. Have you done your wheel spin yet, by the way, Poltray? Top 7 separated by a second. Okay. You will be by yourself, though, bear in mind. Put my controller down. I gave up. I'd keep your controller down for now. We do have a 5-minute wait. Oh wait, no. What? It landed on Woolies only just. Yeah, there's only one Williams driver, because Carnator, who is a Williams driver, hasn't turned up for like the last 5 weeks. So, he'll get put into the Haas or something, I don't know. As we had Conan's finger join yesterday, we did have another driver who was supposed to race today. Bradford has left the session. Some things that usually happen. Invite to game. Last week it was me getting kicked out of the lobbies. Hopefully it doesn't happen again tonight. I'm gonna take your man Williams suit. Yeah, go on then. I'll update it once I do standings, which will be Friday, because everyone has until like 6 PM Wednesday to get clips in. And then discussions will happen Thursday. Report will then get done Friday. That's when we'll release it, and then we'll do the standings. I don't do the standings until after the report is done, because if you get like a load of incidents, then you've got to like change so much, and just can't be bothered. Hello, it's Tops. Decent qualifying from yourself, my friend. Where are you starting? P8. So Adam only needs to gain 1 place to get his 100% streak going. Who else is it? I think it's Gangster Owl in the Williams. Yeah. So you will be partnering Gangster Owl. So you'll be carrying him, basically. I suppose with that in the conditions, hate wet weather. I wasn't expecting it, personally. 2 more minutes remaining. So the thing is, with the going back to the football, right? Usually I'd come home and like my throat would hurt from all the shouting that I did, but I literally didn't shout hardly during the game. Like we went 1-0 down within the first minute, and I was just like, it's gonna be one of those days. And then they went 2-0 up within like the first, I think it was like 25 minutes, and I was just like, if they score one more goal, I'm just gonna leave. They scored the third, and I was just like, you know what, I'll stick out for the rest of the game, and then we just kept missing and missing and missing. And I was just like, you know what? I went to my partner. I just like nodded my head to the exit, and we just left. And then it turns out they went and scored a 4th goal, and I was just like, I'm so glad that we left, because I can't be dealing with that shit. I'm used to currying. Oh, I'm glad you corrected yourself, because that sounds really wrong. Not as bad as what Havoc was saying. Brad can't rejoin. Says lobby is full. Oh, for fuck's sake. Can someone send me... Right. No, it's my fault. I don't know why everyone's crying for it. It's literally my fault. Right. I'll just get everybody in. Uh, can someone do me a favor and send me a screenshot of the qualifying? What was the weather for uh what for both races, yeah? Right. Dry in the sprint. What about the main race? Was that dry as well, or then overcast? So it stayed clear then. Right. So you sent me a. Cheers, Adam. Right. Where the fuck do I do it? Weekend structure and grid editor. Custom grid editor. Right, so let Joe Light Shark Chris Brad. Oh, I thought Brad. There he is. Albany. Ah shit. There we go. BXTN. And then Andy. Tops. Optic. Havoc. Adam. Gangster out. Conan's finger, and then there's just me that I need to get rid of. I think I've got it all done. Let me just check again. Joe, yeah. Lightshock, yeah. Chris, yeah. Brad, yeah. Albany, yeah. BXCN, yeah. Andy, yeah. Tops, yeah. Optic, yeah. Havoc, yeah. Adam, yeah. Gangster Al, yeah. Conan's finger and Squire. Right. 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 I apologise to everyone, that was my fault, because I locked the lobby down thinking it wouldn't kick anyone, but apparently it did. Let me just check to see formation up is on. Yeah, it is. Red flag's still off. Right. Has everyone calmed down now? I swear to God, if someone says they're in the wrong position, I will fight them. Like, war will happen. As soon as this races are done, I'm going straight to bed. Actually, no, I'll whack YouTube on and then I'll go to bed. How long do we have? Yeah, so Adam at 40 minutes past, well, 20:40, you can ready up. Hopefully the formation up has actually fixed itself. Apollo Grand Slam incoming, of course. So personally, I should just give myself 1,000 points and win every season. It's not even possible in real life F1, is it? '26 24 races, times that by 25. I don't know. Smart, I can't lie. Should I start early? If so, what day? Not Monday. That's my time. I mean, Saturdays are usually quite good. It's the weekend and most people are either going to be off or they'll be off on a Sunday, so they haven't got to worry about getting up early or anything. Monday has always been our, like, for me, just because it's the first day of the week, but it can usually be quite a... You ready up now? I'm sure people are already doing that. Mixed strategies from everybody. It all depends, because like, you've got to be committed to it, because I've been... This league has technically been running since 2019, so we're in our, like, 5th year. Because we started on F1 2019, funny enough. Right, here we go. Do you know anyone that would race in it? 2019? Yeah, I mean, that's how long I've been owning this league for. Oh, there's a Red Bull at the back, glitching the hell out. Squire being naughty as per usual, cheating. Conan's fingers just overtaking Gangster on a formation lap. Does what he wants. Seems to be quite laggy, I don't know why. Probably means I'm about to get booted. I mean, I would probably race, because I don't race. I would, if you're going to start a new league, wait until F1 24 comes out. Because there's not really any point starting a league, especially with this game with only, like, what? About a month to go. Start F1 24. Wait about a month, month and a half. Get everything that you want written down and everything. Is he still overtaking people? Gangsal just doesn't want to be in that car. It's fine. Yeah, I'd race. I could probably try and get a few people in. All depends on what day, because a lot of people drive in multiple leagues. It's the only problem. You got to sell it to them. SWAT team inbound for that dude. FBI, open up. There we go. Formation lap is nearly done. Let Joe on pole position. He won here last season, and won last week. When we was, where were we last week? Can't even remember. Let Joe sits in pole position. I can guarantee now Conan's finger is going to overshoot his grid box, like Shock has. I think he's actually got it in there. GG's. But here we go. Oh god, a yellow flag already. That's not a good sign. And it's lights out. Eventually, and away we go for the sprint race at Italy. And Sinful Chris is already up into P2. Alice Squire is still last. Conan Finger up into 12th. Death is going to happen, you can tell already. Conan's Finger has just driven off. And is last. Sinful Chris down into P3 now. He's got it in there. It's Tops and Have. Oh, and what's happened to Light Shock? He's absolutely bottled that. And he's now up into down to 3rd. He had a sniff up the inside there. Optic and Havoc battling it out for P9 for the last points paying positions. Keeping it clean between both of them. That was a Red Bull running out very wide there by the looks of it. Any deaths happening between now and P10, it's going to give Adam a little bit of excitement. Saying that, he has got a Red Bull all over the back of him. BXCN up into 5th place now. Conan's Fingers got past Gangster Owl. Oh, they made contact between Havoc and Optic. Let Joe setting the fastest lap of the race so far. Allied Squire up to 11th. Only one more place for him. It's topped behind Risky Andy at the moment. And Havoc has to peel in from behind as we head onto lap 2 of 9. And Sinful Chris into the lead of the sprint race. He hasn't won. I don't think he's won all season actually. I got it, I don't got it. Moment from the Aston Martin. Exactly. Allied Squire up into 11th now. Ooh, Simple Chris getting a little bit wayward there, and Let Joe's going to have an absolute sniff here, but it looks like Simple Chris has got the downright speed. And here comes Light Shock as well. When he go to the inside, Joe wanted to peel out there, but he couldn't. He settles for P3. As he's got MSC Albany right onto the back of him, but here comes BXCN as well. Looks like Light Shock might get swallowed up here by 2 cars. There's definitely going to be contact made. Oh, they kept it together quite well there. Here comes BXDN. Oh, there's slight contact between the rear and the front. Why does it keep telling me about possible race strategies? We do not care. And Albany down the inside. Going to be P3 for him. And BXCN doing everything. Oh, Albany nearly ran into the back of Joe there. Still very close together now. Optic onto the rear of Tops at the moment. As I said, top 10 score points. And RSF1 Hunt won't be scoring that point to keep his tally going. No penalties yet so far. Bro's going to have a sniff, yep. Not making me laugh. Right, here comes Joe with the DRS wide open down the inside of Chris, and here comes Albany looking to get some moves done. I believe he finished second last week at Qatar. That's where we were. Here comes Sinful Chris down the inside. Oh my god, Let Joe did not want to give Chris any DRS. I don't know if he got away with that. He did not. Oh yes he did. He streaks on by. BXCN now with a lot more speed than... Oh, he's had to brake because of Chris there. BX10. No DNFs yet. Oh my god. Top 6 are very close together. Top 7 are now very close together actually. All battling it out for the win. It's Tops not too far behind. Havoc has actually got past Optic there. DRS wide open, absolute DRS train between... Oh, and Optic's out! And that's going to be a safety car. I would slow down if I was you, Conan. It might be alright actually. Just the drive-through penalty for Conan's finger. Oh, Joe looked like he wanted to come in then. If he was on medium, surely he'd pick... Yeah, if Bradford's in, we'll give up. And Adams into the points. Conan's fingers into the points. Things you'll have to see. He went for a sniff. He in fact snorted. Actual truth. Oh, for God's sake, I've got that song in my head. So Optic will be starting last. In the main race. know what RSF 100 is doing. Does what he wants. Gangster Al, cutting a corner. You're in a safety car, how are you cutting corners? Whilst I'm in a safety car, I can talk to everyone. Yeah, but Pulsar, if you know anyone that is free Mondays at our times, so next week I think is a normal race weekend, so we will start at the lobby will open at 8:10, start at 8:30 because it's a normal race. For sprint weekends we start earlier because we have to factor in a sprint race as well. So yeah, safety car will probably be in next lap. How's my future teammate abusing track limits under safety car? Does what he wants, mate. He does what he wants. He does what he wants. Gangster Al, he does what he wants. Conan's finger is about to get points on his first. To be fair, he's got two of the fastest drivers in the league behind him, with, by the time we start, 3 laps remaining. Stands on business. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I don't know how many people we've got watching. We've got 4 people. Who are watching? Adam always watches. Awesome Gamer. DXTN. Apparently there's another person, but it doesn't say who it is. And I stood on a child. Ooh! You do know what to do. I actually stood on my child earlier, actually. Nearly. He was messing around when I was making him lunch, and he kind of put his foot right behind me. And then he stood on it. Luckily I didn't put like down any pressure, because I was tiptoeing so I could get to the top shelf, because the top shelf is actually quite high compared to most kitchen cupboards. But anyway, safety car is indeed in this lap. That Joe effectively becomes a safety car. Ground pound from Mario. Yes, that is what I'm saying. It's good to see that Andy and Tops didn't pit. Tops was watching. Not sure where he went. Don't forget to subscribe if you have Prime Gaming. If you have Prime, you get a free sub every month. Feel free to use it on us. And let Joe gets this race back underway. Leaving Chris to dead, and now Albany is going to have 2 big drivers behind him. It'll be at the end though. With a straight line speed. Can he go down the inside? He looks for it. Doesn't go for it though. Light shock with his teammate behind him. Allied Squire gets past Conan's finger into turn 1. And now he hunts down Bradford, who is hunting down... Oh, and Chris is into the lead. No DRS until... Will there be any more DRS? I might be on the last lap. Chris is nearly spinning it. Joe's going to look down the inside, but backs out completely. And we have another yellow flag. That is going to be Gangster Al round, I believe. And it is. Oh, and RSF1 Hunt has lost 2 positions in one straight. How does he manage to do that then? Bro is running a very high downforce setup by the looks of things then. Yeah, he's not even catching on the guys ahead. It looks like Brad and Squire working together. Or not. Squire overtakes Brad for P9. I'll give him 2 points in the championship. Here comes Brad again. Although he's got a little bit more straight line speed Oh my god. Oh, the Ferraris made contact. BXTN and Albany. Oh, there's contact even more made. I don't know where Squire is. He's on the outside of the Ferrari. Two Ferraris versus one Red Bull. Will they make contact again? Someone's going to end up spinning in a minute. I can fade it. Apologies if you have followed or subscribed. It doesn't. I don't think it pops up on my screen. Because usually I would be using my PC, but I had to get rid of the other monitor. Two Ferraris battling it out for the last points. Havoc, who finished 5th here last season in a normal race, as it wasn't a sprint race last season. Squire onto the back of its tops. I think Squire will get driver of the day as we head onto, I don't know where Tops is going. Bro has run wider. Bro is already off to wherever the next race is. Now Squire will hunt down Andy. Squire on the fastest tyre. Let Joe and Chris battling it out. This race win could be given someone who might get a penalty. I don't actually know. It's very hard racing, but we will be there. Here comes Albany. Waiting. Lurking. Bradford is past. It's Tops for P8. As he follows Squire through. And Squire and Andy battling out as well. Squire's done amazingly in this sprint race. Starting from P14 up to P6. Safety car going in clutch. Albany now one last corner for these drivers. Can Chris get any momentum? Brad also gets past Andy. Can Chris go for a move down the inside? He's looking for it. He goes for it. Will he get the win? And I think Joe has cut him off nicely there. And it looks like Joe is going to win the sprint race. And he does. And he moves across the line. I don't think we will. And Adam finishes outside the points. Right. Crash on purpose, let's see. Lovely racing from everybody. Congratulations. We will start at 21:02 at Lesmo. So I told you it was Lesmo. But what everyone's chatting about. Alright, let me. I mean, it doesn't really matter from this. There we go. That's that screenshot. Now we have 4 minutes until the next one. Anyone cut any corners? Let's have a look. Warning, warning. That's how. Somehow didn't get another penalty. Tops nearly get a penalty. Cheating little. Alright. Now we have. I think it's 4 minutes still here. Do. Oh, I've got that song still stuck in my bloody head. Race director. Let's have a look. So, the grid for the main race. Let Joe on pole. Chris in P2. Albany P3. BXTN in P4. Lightshock P5. Squire in P6. Bradford in P7. Andy in P8. Tops P9. Havoc in 10th. Hunt in 11th. Conan's Finger in 12th. XRL in 13th. And Optics starting from last. Not having the best weekend so far. Very close in the sprint race though. We have like another race like that again. I can't get off the screen. Um, Help! I've done a whoopsie. It won't let me come off this. Why is it not letting me... I just got to wait until the formation up starts. Hopefully that sorts it. We got a minute left, so... So it looks like... We're just going with the hards. Very interesting. Generally pissed off. Unlucky, mate. At least I've finished every race. You got that, I suppose. And if you finish in the points this race, at least you've finished in the points of every main race. You're ready up now. Hopefully that sorts out my bloody issue. True that. IGGY. True that, true that. IGGY. Oh, you've actually got to be kidding me. Problem. I can't get off the screen. What if I just... Oh, I'm going to have to quit the game, ain't I? Bear with! Yeah, go wait. We in the lobby. Thank you, Havoc. Oh, Thank you, Chris. If you're wondering why I'm saying thank you, they're inviting me back into the session. This session no longer exists. Oh, lovely. Stop being an arsehole and let me bloody join. It's literally my session. It was, anyway. Spectate! We're back in, lads. Hopefully, by the time we get in, they would have just finished the formation that will just started the race. Oh, perfect timing. Although those camera angles are not doing it any justice. And a validate. Bradford is on pole. Someone is on pole. Um, have we broken it again? Oh, for the love of God, this fucking game is awful. Oh, there we go. It's lights out and away we go. I mean, these camera angles are awful. Oh, and Chris has been killed. Oh, and Lightshot's been killed. And Conan's finger has been killed. Why did Lightshot retire on track for? Anyone know what happened to Lightshot? At least the camera angle has sorted itself. But Joe sets the fastest lap of the race. Naughty tops. Oh, we've got quite a fair few people pitting. A few front wings being changed as well. Like Brad is miles behind. I assure you. Thank you Xbox for telling me that Arc is on offer. I've already got it installed, mate. Noob. I don't actually know what the gap is between Brad and Andy, but it's definitely not a minute and 25. Goes up to 4th for Optic, up from last to 7th though. Here comes Sinful Chris though. Oh, he is not enjoying life in that McLaren at the moment. Albany into the lead of the Italian Grand Prix. Can anyone stop let Joe from winning? There we go, sorted itself now. BXTN. Can he take the lead of this race? Squire now looking to make some moves. Polshrey, where have you gone, mate? I miss your friendly chat. BXTN. Let's see if the Lightshot has said anything in the chat. Not as of now. Unless he just had to go somewhere, then fair enough, but I do believe he did retire on track, so that will be a qualifying ban. As if he did, because I don't 100% know. I saw him kind of in the background moving to the side, but he could have DNF'd and then went over there, you know what I mean? but it did look like he just retired on track. That's far to the back of Joe. He's very good on his ERS, I must say. Here comes BXCN for the lead. It did also look like Adam killed Conan. That's what it looked like. Not saying that is what happened, but that's what it definitely indeed looked like. Where is Brad? He's in 5th. He's just kind of in the middle of nowhere at the moment. But Joe will be going a little bit longer into this race. Chris gets past his teammate. McLaren team orders. Things you don't like to see. I mean, if we're going to have a safety car, I've actually got a nice... Well, I wouldn't say a nice story, but quite a funny story about team orders. Joe being on this tyre is going to hamper him probably the first, I would say, 10 laps. Here comes Albany. So I think if you actually want to race in this league, Albany I think has, Joe has, Squire has, Brad has, Chris has, and I think Lightshot has, I think. Everyone else has either had podiums or hasn't won the race. Optic up to 7th, following his teammate. I think turn 1 may have caused Lightshot to have enough, to be fair. But I don't really know what happened. I know Chris got spun, unless Lightshot was the one that spun him, and then got a broken front wing. Come on now, he's getting points. Oh, got your flag. Oh no, please don't tell me. Starting to cut by Optic, who is absolutely setting the world alive at the moment. Become Squire with a bit of a wiggle, not agreeing to something that's happened ahead of him. I don't know why we had a yellow flag. Might have been one of the other drivers. Andy is slowing down quite a lot. He just lost another position. Bradford lost a couple of positions. Oh my god! And Brad's up back up to 5th. Let's go. Oh, Brad, getting in a little bit too deep there. This battle's amazing. Yeah. Stinkford. That's what I'm saying. Here comes Chris. Down the inside. Should be a simple move for the McLaren. Gets the traction down nicely. I'm going another way. Oh god, that song. Here comes Optic down the inside of Brad. These two have had some great battles over the past season and a bit. XFR stinky tip. Stink Vok. Stinky. Everyone's just going to be called Stinky now, aren't they? Don't tell me it's going to be Stinky Owl, It's Stinky, RSF1 Stinky 22, Stinky Finger. Oh, don't put Stinky Finger, Jesus. Oh, Sexy Owl, for God's sake. Oh god, what is going on here? Bradford defending like a madman. Oh, I heard a little bit of a hit from above. Not from above. I think he's doing everything he can to keep a hold of this lead. Stinky Joe 7. Yeah, everyone's just being called Stinky now. Right. Albany with all the ERS in the world. Joe hasn't used any apparently. Let's just see what Havoc is on. Oh, it's not actually that bad. Not as bad. I think Conan has. Nope. No, he doesn't. I think Conan has the worst amount of ERS so far. Squeaky bum time. Oof. It's definitely getting there. They ran the final corner. Next up for Optic. Up the inside of both drivers. He's up to 5th. Oh my god, what is going on? BXTN leads this race. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, contact's made! Oh. Oh, it's... I don't know what the hell's going on. These battles are amazing. Did Al go for a wee? The cap's 9.2 seconds now. No, he's just slow. Oh, oh, and Optic's out again. Oh, Havoc, you are a naughty boy. I think someone's getting told off. Gaxral's up to 9th. RSF wanted it into the pits. Perfect time for him to pit. Conan Fingers stays out for a little bit longer. I have a feeling we're going to be very busy. No. Are you really going to come into that chat and say that, really? I don't think so. Where do you think I'd finish race-wise? I reckon you'd be around, like, Andy, Bradford. Those kind of ones. Oh, Conan's finger is also out. Somehow. Free Ellis that. How about no? Gonna be such a cunt, should he? He can come back when I'm not. Alice P8. He is indeed. I think Havoc just had to change his front wing as well. Never look. Yeah, he did. It's on softs though. That's why I shouldn't have been such a nonce then. Yeah, and you shouldn't be such a cunt, so guess what? You can also get banned. Keep them coming, get all your mates in here, because it puts my viewership up. And I do love a good viewership. So bring all your little mates. I just realised Conan Swinger could have got points. Rip. Thank you, Pulse Ray. I set a pie to invite only, I think. So we've had a virtual safety car, we've had a safety car. I mean, there's only like 4 more safety cars in this race. We will be there. Safety car, I think, should be in this lap. I don't know how you're going to come into this chat, by the way, because I know you can still see this stream. Even after I told you not to do it after the first time you basically did it. And I warned you that I would kick you if you did it again. Now for the comeback, yes. He's getting points no matter what, because it's top 12 that score points, and there's only 11 drivers left. We've had nothing on there. We've had an admin chat, that's not good. Our top 5. That might be pushing it. Light shock, mate. What happened to you, by the way? Apollo, you got to do the Sky Q or Sky Class customer fee. Oh, for God's sake. I can't do it now, because I'm watching. It's is absolutely gone already. But if you have Sky Q or a Sky Glass customer, special red button to see the action from the last 10 laps. Is that good for you? I tell you what, someone who does a good impression of that, my friend Bonge. I think he does it every stream. But I think he's making a return on the new game, but I think he's racing instead. So that will be very easy. He was season 2 SRL champion. This Tops has overtaken Gangster Rail. Pulse Ray, your boy. Top class. Thank you very much. How's Adam last? What Gangster Rail was. Won't be too long until Adam gets past him though. DXN could. I think DXN's gonna have to pit again. Those tyres are not gonna last 16 laps around here. Mediums at stretch. Hard will. Depends how good you are on your tyres, I suppose. DXN set the fastest lap of the race. 2 seconds. Already the gap. Oh, here we go. Imagine Al. Oh, that's just you. Imagine Al gets top 5 for being a diabolical turn. That would be legendary. I mean, he's like one of the OGs of the league. He's been here pretty much since day 1. Oh, Chris is actually running slightly deep there. So it looks like Havoc and Brad may have taken out Optic. I'm not sure what happened to Finger. That's such a weird name to say. We'll just call him Conan. Sure what actually happened to him. Because we were under safety car and he crashed. He's done a George Russell. That's it. And Lightshock, I haven't got a clue what happened to him. But I know he's in the chat, so if he could tell us what happened, then we would like to know. If he just retired on track, then I mean it's, you know, obviously it's against the rules, but I assure you a perfectly reasonable explanation for doing so. Here comes Squire on Albany. There's not going to turn out well. Oh, that's got a bit of straight line speed. That's Chris. Wrong car. I wonder where Squire went, because he was right beside him. I thought he got murdered. Turns out, I was on the wrong driver. This though, let's have a look at positions gained. The BXCN has gained 5, Joe's lost 1, Albany is where he started, Squire's gained 2, Chris has lost 3. The biggest winner so far would be BXCN and Gangster Al. I'm still struggling getting on past him. Going to tyre because Chris likes it when it's on tyre. And Squire up into 3rd place. I imagine he'll stick behind you, but he won't go for a move up the inside of that corner. Doable, but you have to really trust the drivers around you. Does Al have recall? What the hell? I don't know. You'll have to ask him. He probably won't know what you're on about, but you'll have to ask him. Gangster Al is actually pulling away from RSF 100. Things you'd have to see. Oh. Bad's already killed one Mercedes engine. Is he about to kill another? Not by the looks of things. Teammate goals. Of course. Bit of a day off tomorrow. I actually can't wait. Ain't got nothing to do tomorrow. Wednesday I have Broke Boys, which I'll probably be with Havoc or Arbin. I don't really know who's actually going to be helping. Or Paul. Thursday I have off. Friday XFR if I'm here, and then into the new season. On the new game I'll be doing a Ryan again, because I haven't been there for the last few weeks. My humour consists of being a literal child. I gathered. We will be there. See, even when you're an adult, I feel like it's always good to act, not like childish, but you act like a child every now and again to keep, like, you know, to keep your youth, I guess you can say. Bradford and Andy is going to be a nice little battle, I have a feeling. "12 laps remaining." It looks like BXCN's tyres are starting to wear out ever so slowly. I feel like he's definitely chosen the wrong tyre there. Yeah. Life don't gotta be that deep. Exactly. Like, obviously there's like a time and a place you can do it. But like, you know, like I usually have, I'll have like a moment where, like, even when like I'm around like all my friends and all that, like I'll laugh and have a joke and, you know, take the piss. Albany and Swire battling out once again. Mercedes versus Red Bull. Swire is doing an incredible job so far. I did actually ask him, doing a last to wear, and he's doing a very good job. Yeah, if you're like at a funeral or so, there's a bit touch and go, like Ferrari strap. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. But I could like, what was it? Me and my friends were playing pro clubs on FIFA, or EAFC, or whatever you want to bloody call it nowadays. And we were literally playing for like a couple of hours, and like we don't take it like seriously, like a lot of people do. We just like have a laugh and a joke. Like even like our names, like I had Don't ask me why, but I had Fortnite Battle Pass as it, and then I had Void Lap 58 on the back of my shirt. And then I found out it didn't actually say Void Lap 58, it just said 58 on the back of my shirt, and I had the number 17. So it kind of ruined the moment. We never take anything that seriously. I'm only just waffling because not a lot is really going on apart from Albany and Squire swapping position, Bradford and Andy swapping position, and now the other Ferrari of Havoc looking to improve on that P8. Tops is in a world of his own, like that Westlife song. Pulse rate or pulse rate Apollo Duro would go hard. Yeah. I mean, if you say like you broke your hand and you can't drive, I don't know if do you use a wheel or controller for pulse rate? Just so I know. I mean, it's quite mixed in this league. I know. First penalty, we're lap 17, and that's Albany. That's quite a shame, actually. I know Adam swaps between the two. Gangster Al, I think, is on controller. Tops, I want to say wheel. Havoc, I think, is on controller. Andy, I think, is on wheel. Brad's on wheel. Chris is on controller, I think. Squire says he's on a wheel, but I'm not exactly 100% sure. Albany, I think, is on wheel. Joe is on controller, and I think BXC is on wheel. Controller. Yeah, I've had wheels in the past, but I just can't ever really get to the grips of them. RSF1 Height has finally overtaken Gangster Right. It's taken about 10 laps to do. I've had... What wheels have I had? They're all Logitech. It was the G920 was my first wheel. I got that just before I went into hospital, and then my son broke it. I got it off my friend Bonge, and then I brought his second wheel, which was the G923, I think it was. And I brought that off Bonge, and then my son broke that as well because my partner took it off the stand so she could clean the stand because it had like some drink residue and all that kind of stuff on it. And then he kind of yanked it off the table that it was sat on, and it kind of broke the mechanism inside the wheel that turns it so I couldn't move in. BXTN is indeed into the pits. I did say he probably wasn't going to be able to last long on those tyres. I'd imagine another set of softs to the end. It is indeed. He'll have to catch up really quickly, otherwise Joe's going to come away with this win. And Silver Chris now onto the back of Allied Squire. Albany would lose his P2 and down into P5. No, to P4 actually. Did BXTN get out ahead of... He only just about gets out ahead of ahead of Adam there. Let's have a look at this Bradford, Andy and Havoc battle. Well, that was contact made, and that is Brad running out very wide. Fry's about to make contact. Ah, shame. But yeah, I've had two wheels, both broke, and I kind of just said to myself, like, I can't keep affording to buy wheels. Especially, like, as now that I don't drive at all that much. I just don't feel the need to buy another wheel. Like, I'll stick to, like, commentary. If I need to race, I'll just do it on controller. And if I ever do, like, I have got a PC, but it needs to be upgraded before I can really do anything race-wise on there. It'll probably run like iRacing and stuff like that, but the prices for iRacing is just ridiculous. Bradford into the pits as well. Very early. Go to a set of mediums. We've gone to a set of softs actually. Arsapunner is in the pits. He's been on those laps 13. That so he pitted lap 7. That was on the safety car, I believe. And Brad is back out onto track. BXTN gonna start clawing his way back up the lead. And now Havoc has no teammate to help him. I wonder if Andy might start to struggle on those mediums. But if I was to go to another wheel, I'd probably go with the Thrustmaster T248. Because I really like the look of that wheel. And it's not like mega expensive either. But I know a load of people would go with like direct drives, but they don't like. I can't force myself to buy something that expensive, and now that's why into the pits as well. That'll be trying to get out ahead of BXCM, which I don't think is going to happen. Havoc is into P5 though. Things you love to see. He is on very old tyres though. Definitely going to be a little bit... And Brad's into the pits again. I think he realised his mistake. Looks like he's going to be finishing P11 at this rate. How is Joe's tyres looking? They're not looking too bad. Havoc into P... Oh! And he's nearly run into the back of him. Yeah, the wheel's not for me personally. I'll stick with controller. Plus if it breaks, it's cheaper to replace. I'd rather pay 50 quid for a new controller than spend another like 250 for a new wheel. Havoc has no ERS though. Oh, Albany's starting to get into Joe's DRS. Tops is into the pits. He should go out ahead of Hunt. Gangster Al might finish 8th here, by the way. Pulse Ray, you are happy for your boys in 8th? For now. Did Albany get DRS? He did indeed. Very happy, my guy. Sorry, I'm just rambling on about some random crap. I don't mean to, but not a lot of stuff really happens. Haven's just lost a... I don't know if he's just lost a load of time or he's just losing it over time, but... This race isn't over. So stay there. I don't think we'll see anyone else pit. Especially this late on. Here comes Albany. Not going for the move just yet. Ugh. Stellar performance. Still a long way to go in this race as of yet. Tops has got 8 seconds to catch up in 4 laps. That's 2 seconds a lap. Here comes Albany. Brad kind of shot himself in the foot, especially having to make that extra stop. Then one put an end to Joe's winning streak. I think it's only up to 3 at the moment. So he is beatable. Bradford setting the fastest lap of the race. Will Joe do his tactic and then brake slightly earlier so Albany doesn't get DRS? Albany's sticking right behind. Saving his ERS. Here comes Chris. Oh my god. I don't think Joe's going to be all too... But oh, Chris has gone straight on. And he is giving those places back. I mean, he was ahead before the apex, so if he was to... I mean, if he went straight on, then I would just say he had to give him back, personally. 2.3 now, the gap between Gangster and Tops. Xian gets past Risky Andy. Have it chilling in P4, but that might get... Chris has lost a lot of time there. Joe not wanting to overtake. Albany will break early, I can feel it. I wouldn't break early. Break that early, then we're going to have a look at your racecraft. Personally. Just in the background. It's gained a little bit of time, actually. Here comes Joe once again, into turn 1. Albany will now sit behind until like the last lap. Tops has just overtaken against the Owl, and I think Ally Swire has just overtaken. Here comes Risky Andy, actually. He's going to be able to make a move on Squire, not as of now. I think Havoc might get swallowed up soon. Albany won't overtake until the last lap. Who do you want me to ride on board with? It's going to be Gangster, isn't it? Oh, please. Hang on, let me just see this battle. No, nothing's gonna happen. Right. There you go. Riding on board. Oh, Squire. Is he going to make a move on BXN? He does. Then gives that place straight back. He might have run slightly on. Havoc is... Is nearly just taking himself out. Oh my god, what are you doing now? Studying his race. Who do you want me to go on board with now? I have so many points for. Oh, Havoc's just lost 2 places. I haven't come off him yet. I'm gonna go back on. Actually, there you go. I'll do that. There you go. I'll do it until he finishes his lap, then I will... saving up because I can't save money. I mean, it's not really money. There you go. It's gone Squire. Oh my god, what's going on here? Yay. I guess his Twitch is kind of where... Oh, Havoc picks up a penalty. Is he okay? He doesn't usually pick up penalties. Albany is leading this race as we head on to the final lap. Who's going to win this race? Here comes Joe. Will he go for a move into turn 1? I'd imagine he will. Ooh, he runs in slightly deep though. You think Joe's going to win? Oh, it's Yen and Squire. Squire went for a move again. Joe is definitely playing it carefully. It won't even make a difference if Albany wins because he's got a penalty. I think Joe's a lot more relaxed knowing that Albany has a penalty as well. BXCN has a penalty though. Saying that, I think Albany's going to lose P2 as well. Yeah, Albany's, I think, settled for it. BXCN. Oh, I think Squire's just been taken out. Havoc's just got P4. How has he managed to do that then? And he's picked up a 3-second time penalty. I have no idea what's just happened on the last lap, but Havoc has got P4. Squire comes home P6. BXCN will finish P7. Tops will finish P8. Eventually. Gangster Owl. Go on, Brad. Oh, he's actually done it. Oh, these two are good friends in real life. They've just done that, so... And there we have it. That is the end. Go on, Jojo C. Oh, for God's sake. I think Brad's a little bit frustrated. Havoc driver of the day. You know what? I'll give it to him. Thoroughly deserved. Yeah, we don't care about podium. So there we have it. Let Joe wins both races. Chris finishes in P2. Albany P3, where they all started when they finished. Havoc P4, Andy in P5, Squire P6, BXCM P7, Tops in P8, Gangster P9, Bradford in P10, Arthur final finishing driver in 11th. Now I've got to wait for it to do what it needs to do. There we go. And then hopefully by the time, there we go. That is it from us. We will be back next week. I think I'm done. I don't blame you. We will be back next week. We are heading. Where are we heading next week? We're heading to Hungary. That'll be a very interesting race to watch. Until then, guys, we'll see you soon, and goodbye. Thank you, Paul Schray, for being there throughout the entirety of the races. It's nice chatting to you. Ugh, I'm good at Hungary. Well, prove yourself. That's all I've got to say. A pleasure. Yeah, until then, guys, we'll see you soon, and goodbye.